How do you find a supplier? Now, before we dive into this, I want to emphasize that your supplier is just as important as your product. Get the wrong supplier and pump out the wrong quality, and you could never meet the potential that your product had. A few things that I recommend when reaching out to a supplier is going to be number one, communication, and number two, reputation. Now, Alibaba.com is going to be the largest site that you can go to find suppliers. Of course, there's tons of different websites, and a majority of them, like AliExpress, are actually subsidiaries of Alibaba. Now, if you're trying to order big and you're trying to save even bigger, there's all types of ninja hacks that we use inside of the AMZ formula, like 1688, and all types of translations, and there's literally tons of different strategies that we discuss inside the AMZ formula. But when you want to find just a supplier to get some data, to get some information, or to make a small test order, Alibaba works as well. Now you may be saying, well, Josh, I want to find a US supplier. How do we find that? Inside Alibaba, you can actually categorize based off of geographic location, or you can go to Google and type in US supplier, US manufacturer, and keywords that are based around suppliers, manufacturers, so on and so forth. And if you're lucky, you can find someone. Now, I want to state a huge misconception before we wrap up this video. So many people say that US suppliers are better than China suppliers, vice versa. I want you to understand that about 80% of the products that you purchase that are high quality come from China. Just to name one off the top of my mind, Apple. I love Apple's products because of the quality, the customer service, and the overall experience. Yet, it's made in California, but manufactured in China, right? So there's a huge misconception that products in China are worse quality than the US. That's not necessarily true. If you're stuck on the US because of quality, I want you to do some reassurance and order some samples and test the products in China. A majority of the reasons why people source from China is because you just cannot compete with the manufacturing costs. So there you have it, guys. That's where you can go and find a manufacturer and a few things that you want to look for when reaching out to them.